Hello friends, welcome to our channel. So this time is a video of making an authentic and a traditional recipe of fish biryani. Biryani is a delicious and a flavorful dish of rice cooked with a rich blend of spices and any source of proteins or vegetables. Though it is said to be originated from the Indian subcontinent, yet today it is well popular worldwide. So let's get started. Here I am going to share with you my version of making fish biryani in few simple steps. First, we need to soak the rice. Here I am taking the long basmati rice, which is a specific rice used for making biryani. Pour in the water necessary for soaking the rice. Soak the rice for about 15 to 20 minutes and then wash them clean and keep aside. Since we are making the fish biryani, our next step is to prepare the fish. Into a bowl, I am adding the spices like turmeric powder, red chili powder, and salt for taste. Add in some ginger paste and garlic paste. Squeeze in some fresh lime. And then mix the spices well. Once the marinade is ready, take the clean fish and add them to the marinade. Coat each of the pieces well with the marinade. And you can keep to rest for 15 to 20 minutes. If you're doing the shallow fry. But since today I'm going to cook them in the oven, resting is optional as the spices are absorbed in a much better way in this cooking mode. And also it does not require extra oil. Now let's place the marinated fish slices into a foil paper. Wrap them on all the sides. And then keep them in a cooking tray. And yes, they are ready to go into the oven. Now bake at 180 Fahrenheit for 20 minutes. And now let's proceed to the next step of cooking the rice. For this, first take a mixer jar and add in some sliced onion, ginger, garlic, and a handful of fresh coriander leaves. Grind them to a smooth paste and keep aside. Then for cooking the rice, take a heavy bottom pan. Let's add some ghee, peppercorns, cardamom, cloves, nutmeg peels, cinnamon sticks, and bay leaves. Also, add in the sliced onion and saute them till they are soft and translucent. This may take about 1 to 2 minutes. After which, we are going to add the ground paste. Saute them all together for 3 to 5 minutes. Once the onions and spices are cooked well, it's time to add in the soaked and the cleaned basmati rice. Just roast the rice for 2 to 3 minutes, which helps to prevent the rice from breaking on cooking. Now add in the water necessary for cooking the rice. Let's add salt and some fresh lime juice for taste. Then give a quick mix and cover with a lid and continue cooking. Each variety of rice will have a different cooking time, so keep checking in between to know when it's done. We just need to cook the rice 90%, and the remaining will be done at last while steaming. And here we have the cooked rice. Let's keep it aside. And in the meantime, let's continue with the next step of making the garnish for the biryani. Into a small bowl, take some good source of saffron strands. Add milk into the bowl and keep it to rest. And also for the garnish, we need to make some roasted cashew nuts and raisins. For that, heat a frying pan at low to medium. Add in some ghee As the ghee is heated, add in some cashew nuts, roast the cashew nuts for 2 to 3 minutes or till they turn light brown in color. When the cashew nuts are done halfway, we're going to add some raisins. And roast them together for 1 to 2 minutes or till they become crunchy. And when they are done, take them to a separate bowl. And keep aside till the time of garnish. And proceed to the next step of biryani making. This step helps to make the biryani more flavorful and aromatic. So into the same pan, add a little more of ghee. Let's add in the slices of onion and saute them for 2 to 3 minutes or till they are soft and translucent. Then I'm also adding ginger paste and garlic paste. Saute them for 1 minute or till the raw smell goes away. Add the green chilies and also the freshly chopped tomatoes. Saute them till the tomatoes are cooked well. Let's cover and cook to speed the process. Once they are done, let's begin to add in the spices like turmeric powder, coriander powder, red chili powder, biryani mix, and some salt for taste. Now for making my version of the biryani mix, you can refer to our other video on camel biryani, where I have shared the details of the biryani mix. You can find the link to that in the description below or in the I section above. Then keep at low flame. And here we're going to add the fish slices which were cooked in the oven. Yes, they are cooked well and smells amazing. Add each of the slices into the frying pan. Then coat them well with the spices and the gravy. You can also pour in the stock of the fish. And cook at low flame for 2 to 3 minutes. Then we're going to add some finely chopped coriander leaves, and continue cooking for 2 to 3 minutes at low flame. And finally, it's time to assemble the biryani as it is traditionally served. I'm going to layer it in the same cookware in which we had cooked the rice. And for that, take half portion of the cooked rice into a separate bowl and keep aside. Now into the remaining rice, let's garnish with half portion of the roasted cashew nuts and raisins. Then pour in half of the saffron milk. And also add some finely chopped coriander leaves. Next, place the slices of the fish with the gravy over the first layer of rice. Once the fish slices are placed well, then let's add in the remaining portion of rice which we had kept aside. It is always better to prepare the biryani and give some resting time so that the flavors blend well. And lastly, repeat the layers of garnish with saffron milk, roasted cashew nuts and raisins, and followed by the coriander leaves. Now here I am going to cover with a lid and heat at low flame for 2 to 3 minutes for the steam to build up inside. So here is our delicious fish biryani ready to serve. Try this recipe on your vacations or during festive seasons and enjoy with your family and friends. I'm sure you will love this recipe, so don't forget to share with us your feedbacks. Thank you for being with us and hope to see you in our next video.